Hey guys, Italian here with more Amarantus. Possibly our last episode? I don't know. I guess it kind of depends how far we get this time and whether I'm feeling satisfied, I guess. I don't know if satisfied is the right word, because I feel like regardless of what happens, I'm going to be sad to say goodbye to this game. I've been enjoying it for so long now. Um, but yeah, we have a couple of things that I wanted to check out before we, put an end to this playthrough. So we got through a couple of the romance routes last time, but did not manage to get Moray's. Oops, I messed that one up, huh? So we're gonna do another attempt at that today. And then we have to try out pairing her up with the Major also. And I guess do just kind of a regular Rayanne route, because I don't think we've really done that properly. When we did kind of the violence route before, we sort of romanced Ran, but then kind of backed out of it at the end, so I don't know if that really counted. So we're gonna try it again. Just go through them really fast. We're just gonna use the fast skip. I see the continue is active. Where were we continuing? I think the plan was just to start a new playthrough. Anyway, let's give that a go, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna be fast skipping. We should be getting through this really fast. The issue with fast skipping, though, is that you can't really tell what flags you've hit. But, I don't know. We'll try. We'll figure something out. Alright, so step one, romance Murray. I kind of wonder if I should just plug in a mouse and use a mouse for this instead of struggling with the controller. It is a little bit awkward to do all this on a controller. Hmm. And I really don't know exactly what leads to Murray and the Major getting together. I guess this time we're gonna try surrendering. Actually, you know what? How did you get history again? Oops. What was that? What does Murray have to say about all this? Does she give her opinion? Not really. Okay. Well, anyway, taking them prisoner didn't work, so maybe she'll be happier with surrender. Uh... I don't know. I'm not sorry. Really? I know you begged me. I was there. But it wouldn't have been the right thing to do, okay? Taking them all along would have been wrong. Um, we're not romancing him this time. I think at some point I said Murray. I don't know if I've ever tried Ran. Think of Ran. That obvious, huh? No, you want to impress her, right? So, focus on that. I guess should we agree with her this time then? Uh, alright. Let's be responsible this time. And, just tell him to be careful. I don't know what helps the most here. Murray's watching. And fuck that one up, huh? Hmm. Yeah, see, we can compliment the major to her. Maybe that'll. All right. Where's the fast skipping here? Uh. Go with them. Here, actually, let me save that. Because I don't think I've ever tried the top option here. I guess I have. I think they forgot I was still here. Warned you. I don't know which option there is better. But at some point there's an event with Murray that I just have no idea when. I just forget when in the timeline it happens. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna figure out whether I've actually gotten it. But I guess we'll just keep fast skipping and hope it works. So let's ask about... Ask about you. Sure. I feel like this one doesn't affect outcomes or anything. It's just interesting to see what she says about people. What does she say about Ryan? She's just annoyed even thinking about her. After what you pulled surrendering back then, I think she's decided to put up with you. You're not giving her what she wants. Excuse my language, but I'm definitely laboring under the perception that Marius is giving... Don't change the topic. If you want her to like you, I suspect you have only two options. Either you start letting her do what she wants, which I would strongly recommend against, or you take the uphill road, plant your feet firmly in her way. Every time she tries to act, make it clear that you don't stand for that line of thought. Again, I'm always wondering if her dialogue here is like game hints. Because I don't know if I've really tried this option of like really trying to get Rayanne in line. Like I think I've tried it a little bit, but I've never committed to it. And that's meant to make her like me. No, but it might get you some kind of respect. You never know with people like that. Rayanne tolerates you. Either you jump into that wholeheartedly, inadvisable, or you refuse to be tolerated. Um, I guess we keep hanging out with Murray. Look for Murray. Hmm. I remember this conversation went badly last time. Are things going to be better this time? Okay, well she doesn't seem as mad at me this time. Okay. I think we're maybe doing better. Oh yeah, this is the scene where she, like, takes a smoke. Alright, well, we have seen this before. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip through this, but I think this is a very good sign that we're on the right track. Alright, take the major, I think is pretty obvious. I'm always so tempted by the alternative options. Like, I keep wondering if there are timelines where some of these work and, like, do something other than just a little bit of fluff dialogue. Like, can we get her to take Rayanne at some point? I imagine we can't get Reckon. He doesn't do well with that. Take me, I guess, is just always stupid. Save is on your own. I don't know. But anyway, this timeline, we're definitely doing the major. Okay. I think in this case it doesn't really matter which one we take. So well, let's hang out with Reckon. Actually, wait, oh man. I kind of would have liked to see if the scene with Marion is different this route. If there are other variations of that. Oh man, well, I didn't. Oh, actually, wait, no, there's a back. Hang on. Oh. Okay. I keep forgetting that I can do that. Wait, no, back even more. Is that as far as I can go back? Okay. Why is she looking at me? Oh, thank you. Cute. Hey, Bucky. All right, let's have a chat with Ghost Mom. So this is different. I think he's good at responding to direct thoughts. Like, he'll answer a question before you've asked it. He wouldn't have bothered brainstorming with Murray and I if he knew everything in our heads. Can you do that? Or read minds? That's a lot of laughing. No, kiddo. No, I can't. The only thing in here that I can read is your face. Imagine that. Reading minds. I suppose it would only really be your mind. Well, I'll be thankful for it then. One must let kids keep their secrets. Yeah, that would be pretty awkward to have your mom just know everything that you're thinking. Okay. Story time. Just take the top options. He ran far away, not far enough away. No one knew who he was, or what he was running from. How would you outsmart someone who can read your mind? Yeah, it's pretty difficult. I mean, I guess if you're Auric, you're just that good at keeping your thoughts hidden even from mind readers. But yeah, it's really pretty impossible. I keep wondering about how they've said that, like, basically in Achlau, people learn how to control their thoughts because, you know, they can constantly hear each other think. And, like, how do you even live like that? You know? Like, how? Like, not even taking into account how to actually learn how to do that, but, like, how do you function while doing that? What? Like, how do you have thoughts when you're controlling them? I guess you just have the faintest flicker of a thought and you're just like, no, not right now. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar to something like meditation, where you learn to kind of direct your mind. But, I mean, that's like something people do when they're meditating, not like constantly when they're just going about their life. Wild to think about. Far enough away he could reinvent himself the way he wished he'd been. Who is this story about? I feel like all of the stories are relevant to someone. And did he? He tried his best and found that he couldn't. Because the thing that was stopping him from doing all of that was just him. Maybe the answer wasn't to find people who saw him as what he wanted to be. Maybe he just needed the people who loved him. And did he find them? You'd have to ask the people he loved. Or the people who loved him. Well, I wish him peace. His backstory have you not pieced together yet? Nobody really, to be honest. I think I've got a pretty good grasp on people's backstories. This one we definitely have to save. Because we are going to try it both ways. Okay, yes, we can romance Murray, finally! I'm not going to be actually showing her romance scenes, because I've done those before. So, sorry guys, if anyone wants to see that, you're gonna have to go back to the past, VODs. We don't need to say anything this time. We're just gonna fast forward to the end. Huh. Why is this new dialogue? What is this? Did you find this somewhere? Haven't we had this dialogue anymore before? This is... We found the Summer Palace. It's been abandoned some 20-odd years, I think. It feels a bit like this. Like this. And you brought it here for me. I think this is exactly the same dialogue. Why are we doing this again? There's a balcony that overlooks the sea. We found 2 old wooden chairs pulled up beside it. Old and salt-worn, but beautifully carved. Marius couldn't stop wondering about them. He figured they were squatters who came across the palace, just like us, after it had been abandoned. Imagine how embarrassing it would be if Ghost Mom read your mind while trying to romance someone. Yeah, exactly. It would be terrible. Can you imagine living like that? Ghost Mom just sees all of your most private and embarrassing thoughts. God. Good thing she can't read our mind. Rahan thought they were probably like him in one way or another. Like us. Waiting, planning, carving themselves into the space. And what did you figure? I didn't figure much, but it did make me wonder if they were like us, in whatever way, in any way. If they were like us, huh? I hope it turned out okay for them, whoever they were. Ugh, this game hurts me! I hope it turns out okay for us, whoever we are. Whoever we end up being. Marion runs one hand through my hair. I don't think people could be like all of you and not turn out okay. For you, and for anyone like you, the world should bend over backwards. And if the world doesn't, well, perhaps it needs to be reminded. I kind of love her. Oh, what's happening now? I know you did. I'm sorry it hasn't worked out, but now...
Don't you sorry me, Bo Boy. Don't you pretend you got any voice here.
Uh-oh. Is there something I should have done that I've done wrong, Rayanne? Other than everything?
I needed you to have my back. That's what you want, ain't it, Bo Boy? You want to be in with me, with my folks.
Always, yes. More than the world. More than anything. More than home.
Then you gotta be my will. You gotta be me when I'm gone. You gotta make sure things go right.
Oh shit.
You could have had the world. All that shit you wanted. You could have got it. And what do you do instead? You get on the fucking boat. You're just so weak for the fucking boat, Bo Boy. And you sell me out for it. You strand me where I ain't getting back for the boat.
Huh.
We could have left. We could have left them, but you wanted the fucking boat. Wanted to be a hero, didn't you? Wanted to prove something and you wanted the boat.
Huh. I think it's that because usually on previous routes I've gone to talk to them when the others are getting the boat. And this time I didn't. And I think they had a conversation there without me that apparently really pissed off Rayanne. That's such a cool thing about this game. Like, you really get the feeling that when you're, like, doing something or, like, hanging out with one party member, the others are still, like, doing things, even without you. Like, they still exist when they're not on screen. And they're still, like, doing things, making things happen, like, progressing their relationships. Which is something that you really, like, a lot of the time don't feel from other games or other, like, pieces of media where it just feels like the entire world revolves around the protagonist. But here it just really feels like this world turns without you, you know? It's very cool. I really appreciate it. You can still get out of here, love. You can still go.
Oh, I know you, Mr. Boat Boy. You ain't leaving these folks. You ain't leaving here, and you ain't leaving the boat, and you ain't leaving with the boat, because I bet you can't let you leave 'em without it.
You can't let yourself leave, can you? Not this close. Not when it could be this real.
It ain't about could-have-beens, Boat Boy. It ain't about the could-be's. It's about the whys and the hows, and neither of those are looking any sort of good at the moment. You know your friend's an arsehole, right?
There's 8 people to keep track of. Most games have at least 10. Yeah, it depends. I think, in general, this game's cast is very small. But I think a lot of games have larger, like, supporting casts. Not necessarily larger, like, core main characters. Like, there are plenty of games, especially, like, you know, romance dating sim type games, where there's only, like, a couple of characters that you really interact with. Hang on, what were they saying again? I know you think so, yeah.
If this is the way it's going to go, at least I got one way to relieve this tension.
It's not me. It's me, right? Because I'm up for that. God damn it, Marius. Boy only thinks about one thing, huh?
Come on, lover boy. Remind me I got something good going.
These two, I swear to God. Alright. Did that not work? Fast skip, hello? Sure, why not? I guess save and maybe try a couple. Starting with, our way, obviously. Because we do still want to make Murray happy. Which ending do we go for? I guess let's try this one, sure. What? Huh. What?
No, you've gotten something wrong. You've gotten yourself all mixed up, Auric.
Why is she calling me Auric all of a sudden? What? That's super concerning.
I've always been here. Maybe you dreamt me up to keep you company. Maybe you've always imagined me. Maybe a face and a voice caught your attention as a child, and you tried to build it again. Maybe there's nothing behind these eyes.
What?
Anything more than you convinced yourself of.
I think...
Then you're kidding yourself.
Oh shit! Why did that happen? Holy crap, what? Huh! Why? What did I change? What? What? I don't know, we could do things or not do things. But yay! Murray romance achieved. Wow. What the heck? Is it because I talked to her that one extra time? I'm trying to think of what I did different with Marion. I think it was just the fact that I had that extra conversation with her. Could that have changed it? I don't know why. Huh, it's Rayanne at the door again. Even Murray.
I can go shake her awake?
No, let her sleep. She takes a while to wake up. Alright. Horik. Yes. Can you say it again? Please. I love you, Ray. More than anything else in the world. I always have. Always will. Is everything okay? Oh, yes. Yes, thank you. I just wanted to hear you say it. It means a lot to me to hear you say it. You love me. You do. Ray and Arik taking on the world. Ray and Arik, power couple. Lord Arik Vivek Z. Terryson and his Murray that he chose. Arik Terryson and Murray Belgard, love of his life. Aw. That's who I want to be. Cute. Alright, there we go. Should we load up and try other endings? Let's do it real quick. Let's try to choose violence and see how fast Murray drops me. We do everything together, Murray. This choice isn't a betrayal. Well, I don't know about that, buddy. I'm not letting you go off somewhere I can't, am I? I am not. I trust you. Huh. That went better than expected. Okay, what the heck is up with this? Weird. So trippy. What did she say? Huh. Why did I go for him when you were always right there? Don't kid yourself. You don't want me. Sure, we can do things. Sure, weapons out. Okay. Do we want to try the middle route too? Sure, why not? We can go through them quickly. Let's go sneaky. Huh. What? Huh? She's calling him Rahan. Has she been pronouncing it like that all along, without any of us noticing? Interesting. She's gonna try this again. So weird. I think at this point I've locked in whatever the heck this is. So weird. Has he killed her? Oh, Tari. Did she put up a fight? Is she dead? Have I been here before? I thought you left well before you ended up with me, but... Why do I know this place? What did you two do? You were so small when we left. We didn't think you'd remember it. We took you, and we went, and he was meant to bring us all back eventually. And we didn't. He didn't. We took our best chance. It could still pay off. I believe in you and her. Tari and I. We wanted to get it right for you. Ari. We need to go. But Mal... Rahan wipes his nose. There's blood on his upper lip. We're going to tear him in half. Of course. Huh. Arik, you can't trust them any more than us. Akhala won't be on your side. There's only one person to answer everything. You heard what he said. This man owes us nothing, but the man up there owes you and me the world. Time to move. Huh. Mal, I'll come back for you when this is over. Promise. I don't know what he's told you, but Arik, there's so much more than what he thinks he hears. It's never Rahan telling me to confront Kaudat, Mal. That was all me. All the best parts of me. Interesting. I turn and walk back to the others. And that's when Mal shouts, drawing the guards, echoing and desperate and angry. Huh. That was a little bit different. Okay. So, next thing we want to do is back to here and see if we can get the ladies together. No Murray romance this time. You guys are fine, whatever. Do your thing. I hope they were happy while it lasted. I remember this dialogue was new last time too, so I wonder if at this point we've already locked in that we can't get the, like, full ending. What?
Don't let yourself settle, Ari. This is the next step, but it will not be a home.
No, that's not... I'm not talking about me, Marion. What was she reacting to exactly? She moves away, and I grab her wrist to hold her back. Listen to me. You're trying so hard to avoid. I need to know if those people who are hiding here, was this a happy place for them? All I need to know is that nothing bad happened here. Yeah, I think at this point he definitely knows.
I don't see why both of those can't be true.
Marion, please.
I don't know what you want from me.
I want you to answer without a moment of thinking, without a moment of overthinking. What's the first thing that comes to mind, that comes to you when I ask? The people who were here, were they happy? Please. Was this a good place for them?
Yes. Yes, it was fine. I'm sure it was fine. Probably cold and damp from the waves and the rock. But probably fine. Does it feel like a place where something terrible happened?
I can't tell.
Well, there's my best guess. Are you satisfied now?
I think he was hoping that she would remember. Well, it's closer. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to see... Did they say how Ghost Mom died yet? I don't think we ever really had it spelled out, but I do think I was correct in my initial assumption that she just died in childbirth. Or I don't know if it's necessarily the childbirth or like shortly after, but we do know that that's common in Achelau. That yeah, the mothers rarely, maybe not rarely, but often don't survive. It is a problem for them. Alright, let's fast skip. Ooh, what's Murray? Looking upset about.
I'll be.
Her fingers twitch. Her cane rattles against the tiles.
Down day, please.
Where will you be if I need you? Is she okay? What's going on?
In your heart.
Is Ghost Mom's child still alive, and if so, where are they? I mean, Arik is Ghost Mom's child. That's why she's Ghost Mom.
And on the balcony. I'll be in the area.
Huh. What was that? Hmm. No, so Ghost Mom is Arik's biological mom. She's been haunting his head since, I don't know if it's since she died, presumably. I don't know if that was exactly when he was born or shortly after or what, but most of his life she's been in his head. Um, so his parents are Ghost Mom and Lord Caudat. They're his biological parents, and then he was raised by Malantari afterwards. And they, took him away to this other village to raise him outside the capital. Um, what's going on with Murray, though? Is she okay? I'm trying to get her together with the major, but I think if that's happening, um it won't happen until a little bit later. We haven't hit it yet, I don't think. Um no, not load. Shit. Save. Let's give that another save so that we can mess with this one too if we want. Let's do this the pacifist way. What about this time? Okay, it worked this time. Huh. What was it about last time that screwed it up? Was it the Murray romance? What? So bizarre. What? Hmm.
To prove I'm capable of it.
You don't have to prove anything to me.
I told you once that you needed to carry your burden. I think I have learned better since. You know when to lay down your weapons and entrust yourself to others. When I taught you how to use a rifle, you and Murray asked. You both asked many things. I could not give you answers then.
Huh. Is this the scene where she tells you about her history? I think it is. But wait, did their scene happen yet? I don't know. I think I didn't get their romance again. What the heck? It's hard to tell.
My world is waiting for the day I wake up again. You, though. You let the world come at you, your heart open and words true. A world that calls to be looked at with eyes anew. I am here now.
Okay, that's nice. I like that you're talking to me, but can you talk to Murray instead? I'm trying to get you two to hook up. Come on. It's really hard to see. Because, like... Well, okay, this... There is all this. Murray is thinking dangerous thoughts. I don't know what those dangerous thoughts are. Are they dangerous romantic thoughts? Come on. Guys. Just kiss already. Why is this so hard?
There is a country here that needs someone to fight for it. There is cruelty here that needs someone to end it. There is a life here, and someone who needs to live it.
Aw.
I'm going to push. I'm going to push everything as far as it goes. Till it's about to burst, but it's all mine. It's all me. I'm going to be honest and true, and the best as I can. And I'm going to push.
That sounds promising. Oh. Hey, fast skip. Do your thing. Have they hooked up yet? Come on. Oh, I guess I don't know. We're already in the palace. Yeah. I have no idea if this worked. I don't think it did. Something happened, I guess.
Terryson. The Major's voice comes from the corridor outside. I lean against the door. I was dreaming. Better awake than dreams like that. It was... She left. It is difficult, but I think it can help us to decide this is what matters.
But that deserves better.
Sometimes it's as though June is. He deserves to be here. I imagine him here sometimes. But June was more than I remember of him. Any June I could imagine would never compare.
Yeah. What if he could compare? Imagine the June in your mind was as complex as he was. Would you deny him that? Man, now we're coming back to what Ghost Mom really is. Like if... Well, I mean, I guess it's not even a matter of whether she's real, but like... Like, it could be that she's just a very vivid memory. I feel like that's unlikely because he just knew her for so little. Like, he would have only remembered her from when he was like a baby. Like, he couldn't have crafted all of this in his head. I think there is some reality to Ghost Mom. But I still think that there is an aspect of what the Major is talking about, that at some point, you know, holding on to a ghost doesn't do either of you any favors.
Can the Achillers do that? I want none of it. This is what I have. Space for everything June gave me to keep. The good years and the bad. Knowing that he loved me through all of it. Sharing what I have of June with others may make it stronger.
There's a woman in my mind. She's not a figment of my imagination. She's not someone I knew. Wow, he's actually telling her. I think maybe she was a person once. Or she thinks she was a person.
Does she make you stronger? Yes. Then you carry that weight.
God, this game is so good. This dialogue is so good. Oh, it's always so good. I don't know. Fast skip. Aw. Gotta hug Reckon. Always.
If she is no longer using it. The rifle is heavy in my hands. The weight is foreign.
Who is saying this? 'Cause usually when it's narration like this, it's Arik. But is Arik present for this scene? It's so weird to think about. Because, like, we've had scenes without Arik before. This one, I guess we don't really know for sure. Or was that narration from Reckon's point of view?
One day at a time, you paid out your obligations. Keeping watch. Keeping care. You kept them safe, or thought you did. June, I pray you were not given such a task.
And who is she talking to? What? Okay, why does the dialogue in this game confuse me so often? If she is no longer... What? Who is the she who's no longer using what? What the heck? Why does this game break my brain?
Here is a quiet place to rest.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is what's going on. Basically she's saying that since Marion is being removed from the grave and doesn't need it anymore, she's going to bury June's rifle there and let it be June's grave now. And in this one day at a time, etc., she's talking to, to/about Marion. That she spent all this time keeping watch over Arik. I still don't know about this. The rifle is heavy in my hands. Presumably that's from the Major's point of view, actually. Because she's the one who's, like, talking without a portrait. So I guess she's our POV character in this scene.
Here is a quiet place to rest. Sorry for taking you so far from home.
Aww.
And the bedroom was clearly sealed and locked for decades until we came in through that window.
Huh. There's not a thing left in it, even so. Not in any of the drawers, not wedged beneath the bed. Not as far as I can look. It takes 10 minutes to move the bed away from the wall, but there it is. A tiny zigzag scratch carved into the stone, matching the pattern Arik used to doodle in his margins. What in the heck is this? Also, like, who's narrating this one? Are we still in the Major's point of view? And if so, why would the Major know what Arik used to doodle in his margins? What? I swear to God, I thought we were done with the mysteries! And there's more! At this stage! Are you shitting me? Oh God, I love this game. I had so much of it worked out. I was so close. That's what... So this is the shit that Murray was, like, so troubled over all this time. She's been trying to figure out the mystery of Arik. Oh my God, what? Okay, so she would probably know what patterns Arik used to doodle in his margins. But what is she looking for? I suspect you thought as much too, didn't you? Reckon always talked about you being so clever. I wonder if I was dead, would Marius talk about me like that? I was so close. It was the only thing that made sense. But it was so horrible, and I didn't want Reckon to know because it was awful, and I couldn't think about it properly. I couldn't think it through. Yeah. Those times when she was like, apologize to Reckon for me, because I have to avoid him. I suppose it doesn't matter now. It wouldn't have changed anything. Alright, Murray, I'm gonna need you to be more specific. What did you find out? But I want to know more about you. I think more should be known about you. So she's also presumably talking to / about Marion. You're my age when you died. You couldn't have been much older. There's so much of a story here that no one's ever going to know. No one's ever going to know. You died and everyone used it to do whatever they wanted. But no one was pushing you. No one was using you. Not when you were alive. You just knew how you wanted the world to be, and you fought for that. I don't understand it all. But I want to. Fascinating. There we go. That's the end of that one. I don't think we managed to get the romance we were going for, but we got something interesting still. What the heck was that? Huh. Do we want to try more endings on that one? I guess we might as well. So we did the pacifist way that time, right? Roy. Controller, come on. Let's try this again. Is it gonna work this time? Okay, it did work this time. Interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep... whenever Marius asked about this, can you smell smoke, I was always like, what the heck does that mean? But this makes so much more sense. Murray might have been out here. You know, right? About her smoke. Yeah, we've talked about it. I worry it won't do her much good in the long run. She won't stop. She can't. You stopped. I told myself I didn't need it to live. Easy. Keep saying it, keep saying it. If it's going to be like this forever, maybe I don't... But Murray without something is nasty. She won't move, or she won't talk. Or she'll look like she's fine, but her words all hiss out between clenched teeth. Ah, poor Murray. You sure you don't smell smoke? Interesting. Another different variation of this. What? Where you can be open and true, but it does not make you soft. Huh. Learning so many new things today. I don't know. Does this really matter? I feel like it doesn't do much. Alright, and let's just round it out with the violence route. I thought we knew each other. What did she tell us all about last time? Oh yeah, this. The other night, you gave me and Rayanne an intense telling off. Why am I your confessor now? We all say things we regret. Alastor brings out the worst in people. And I cannot talk to Marius. Keep calm, I guess. Sure, why not? Alright, I guess not really anything new on this one. Alright, I guess we have to start a new one then. Gosh. How the heck do we get Murray and the Major together? I think maybe let's set it aside for now and do something else for a little bit. I guess the only other thing we really needed to do was romance Rayanne. I'm thinking we haven't really... Like, I feel like Rayanne's route has more chances to, like, sleep with her, and I was wondering if I should, like, commit to one or the other, you know? Because I feel like in the past I've always kind of mixed things up. By commit, I mean either to, like, sleep with her every time or none of the times. But yeah, I guess let's go for violence and Rayanne. The other thing that I wanted to do was, like Murray said, commit to, like, trying to fix Rayanne, basically. Not fix necessarily, but, like, try to get her in line. Yeah, I guess we can take him. Alright, I guess we're gonna have sexy times this time. Go all the way. We're just going full Rayanne mode. Full chaos. Does this one make a difference? I guess we want some alone time with Rayanne, maybe. And she wants to hear that she's scary and dangerous. Well, okay, I guess we're not getting alone time with Rayanne. It's talking with Murray, but, you know. Yes, you're so dangerous. Do we want to hear him out? Maybe we should just tell him that we could just not listen. Or we could tell him that we're going after Rayanne. Let's, I guess, save it and give it a try. I've been meaning to ask. The town's not that big. How are you all excited about her, and I've never heard of her before? Huh, we've definitely had this conversation before. I mean, I'm going after her, so... I grasp more than you think I do. Definite nay, without a doubt. I don't know. Go see Ran. Go have our sexy times. I think I had said me before at some point. You. Go on then. When I lean in, the metallic tangs of rust and mud hit me like a brick. She doesn't say anything more for a while. I mean, I guess we don't have to go fully violent. We really just want to romance Rayanne. Let's try to mix things up. We're hanging out with Rayanne. I mean, I guess. Why not? Yeah, we're all about the sexy times. You know I've never said no. Oh, he knows. We are all about the sexy times this route, huh?
I never assume anything.
Oh, I guess we pick. I don't know. Mine.
I shouldn't have to warn you that we'll need to be very, very quiet.
Not necessarily. Oh my god, you guys.
You dog.
Oh, everyone's gonna want to murder you after this. Oh no.
That was pretty good.
You know, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, right. I'm gonna get this right. Next time you have to give me some pointers. Oh my god. Is this gonna be a whole arc? Arik learns how to be good at sex.
Ooh, presumptive, ain't we?
Ain't we?
Roll over. This pillow is shit.
Huh. Wow. Alright, well now I gotta know what happens next time. Is Ghost Mom gonna... Is Ghost Mom gonna judge what just happened? I can hear everyone walking around out there, but I'm comfy and I've got more sleep in me yet. Rayanne's gone. I dimly recall her crawling over me to get out of the tent before dawn. Are you awake, Arik? We're waiting for you. Rayanne, obviously. What if we... Just curious. What if, even on a Rayanne route, we don't play along with her thing? How mad is she gonna get? Is she gonna be okay with it? I see Rayanne's hands inching towards the rifle strap. How'd you end up with your rifle? Honorable discharge. Formal recognition. Lord Caudat's army. Oh, Rayanne looks so pissed. Different war before I got here. Different. Our countries are so small. She shows me an engraving on the stock of the rifle. A delicate curlicue that might be writing in a language I don't recognize.
Let me see.
She stands up on her tiptoes and peeks over the Major's shoulder, eyes flickering over the writing.
I've got all I'm going to get here. I don't know what you're getting out of this, but I'm getting out of here.
I squint again at the little plaque. Did Rayanne see something? I don't make anything out before the Major slings it back over her shoulder. Sir. Let's head back. Should we reload that? Is Rayanne gonna get mad? I'll look for Rayanne, I guess. free hand comes to rest tenderly against my chest. This is different.
Fuck you, man.
She plants one foot on my chest.
You think I got no self-respect? You stabbed me in the back with that major stuff. Went out of your way to kill my game.
Who gets that pissed over, like, she wanted to cause a little bit of mischief, and I didn't back her up on it? Like, what? It wasn't even something we had agreed on or anything. She just gave me a look and expected me to, like, do something. What? I mean, Rayanne not being a reasonable person is not really surprising to anyone, but come on. I struggle back to my feet.
Look, man, I know you like playing this game. I get that it gets you off to take everything away from me. But it's time for you to pick a side.
Huh. Okay, I definitely want to do like a actual full Rayanne route at some point, but I do want to mess around with this for sure. Ugh. What if I just mess with her? Oh, you're the problem. Stop letting these people play you. Stop trying to break the game. Prove to them you can win their game by their rules.
But their rules are fucked.
So it'll fuck with them when you beat them. Oh, well. Be better, Rayanne. Like I know we both are. I won't trade half of us off. Not yet. Don't ask me to.
Sir, yes, sir. Come on, fucker. Take me back to camp. It's cold out here.
Interesting. Always so dumb to just say take Rayanne. If Marius leaves, then we can have some alone time with Rayanne, so maybe let's do that. Although, another save, and let's... Two things, actually. Let's see this one real quick. Just to see, because I think I've done it before, but I don't remember what it was, so let's just go through it real quick. Or have I not done it? I actually don't even remember. Sorry. I've been in this forest for 7 years. You chose to send Marius. Is he mad about this? Did he want to go? And you'll be out tomorrow, or the day after. My guy, I have tried sending you. It does not go well. Tomorrow. You heard why I sent Marius along. It was the only sensible thing to do. You could have left any time. You can wait till tomorrow. All my life, I build my own cages. After my sister died, we couldn't leave the house. This is completely new. Did I never try this option? I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh no. I almost missed all this. Poor Reckon, though. I always just want to hug him so bad. Aww. They are so cute. What the hell? We couldn't leave the house. Why? So he said I build my own cages. So, like, did he not leave the house because of his own volition? Or was he not allowed to for some reason? Because the we makes it sound like it wasn't just him. What? I made myself go out once. I needed to see if I could. The weight of their unanswered questions, wandering imaginations. I couldn't breathe. I went back, told my father he had to stay. He tried anyway. I was 13. Kodak took so much away, and we still don't know how or why. I will find out what happened, pull it right out of Kodak's mind, rip him to shreds. That's what I'm talking about. She was small, fragile, you know. The perfect victim. I mean, maybe physically, but she certainly wasn't fragile mentally from what we know of her. She seemed very determined. You sound like Alastor. Perfect victim. She must have had substance. It can still be sad, but it must be complicated. Don't talk to me about Rayanne. Listening to her baying for blood. The want for it pounds in my head. She wants the world. No, that's not it. Not quite. I know. She wants. How she can be so much, so loud. You do know. I can't be alone around her. She obliterates. If it was only her, I would. I don't know what I would. Between the two of you, I'm starting to wonder if I should hand myself over to it. Huh. To be swept away on the tide. Joy comes so easily to her. You're going to begrudge her simple happiness? Too simple. Too cheap. Happiness isn't simple. Alastor is real. She exists so truly in herself. Huh. This is such an interesting conversation. She wastes it. She's the only person I've got who... She knows what I want and she's on board. You don't need to pit us against each other for your good graces. We may not be here for the rest, but I am here for you. I am with you. That's so interesting. I love their conversations. Do I want to take this to the end, or... I guess, why not? I did also want to, at some point, yeah, try going back to talk to Ghost Mom on this route, too. What should I do? Let's go talk to Ghost Mom. Let them be as they want. I need an afternoon to think things over. Is this going to be the same Ghost Mom conversation or a different one? Aw, hug Ghost Mom. Interesting. I haven't spent much time with him. I'm not sure. lost them, I think. I don't know how. They were gone from her, and she didn't know who she was without them. So she started from scratch and tried to do it again. Didn't work. But she didn't know how else to live. She had no clue. This almost kind of sounds like Rayanne's story about how she had her own little like gang, but it was gone. But I don't know if Ark's even heard that story at this point in the game. Aren't you mad at me? You think I got no self-respect?
You can still go fuck yourself, sure. But you still get me where none of them do.
Okay. I don't know. Give a save here. Let's start with my way. Is it gonna work this time or not? Okay, I think it worked. It's so weird that it didn't work on Moray's route. Oh, this happens at a different point in the dialogue. Is this different than before?
Hey, kid. Hey.
Her voice is coming from the corridor. I lean against the door. Rayanne? Why'd you wake me?
It's dark as hell down here and all y'all friends are sleeping right through it. No fucking thanks.
I think you're the only one of them not blaming me.
For what? What you did to yourself? This all happened. Stop thinking. Eye of the hurricane.
Rayanne,
Yeah?
you were great, okay? Every moment, you were good. I've always been glad you were here. Not the, but I am.
Shut up. Shut up! It's not worth it. I don't need it. You're alive, you idiot. We are alive. Let's be alive.
Oh, I can do it myself. Oh shit. After all he's done to me, he's mine. I raise my sword. Here's to bad decisions and to surrender. Here's to me and mine, and to nothing left of yours. He doesn't struggle. He doesn't protest. Ouch. Don't feel great about that. But interesting. This is what I get. Is this from Rand's perspective now?
Drag my feet across half the country, break my legs walking back, and fuckers steal from me?
Yeah, she's back in her old house.
Take my people, take my man, take everything else from me. Oh, y'all think you can fuck with me? Y'all think you can fuck with me? I put a guy on the throne, you arseholes, and I didn't leave that to get fucked over by you. But I can get a guy on that throne. I can get mine back. Can't expect Terryson to deal with you shits. As above, so below, motherfuckers.
Oh, Rand. Oh, and that's it. Let's maybe go back and see if we can just be on Rand's side the whole way. Look, Rand, I guess. We're just spending all our time with Rand, this one. I guess, do we just... Yeah. Just gonna be totally on her side. I guess let's have her take Marius again. And this time we're gonna actually hang out with Rand. So far, this doesn't seem to have really changed anything, though. I wouldn't say. What would you prefer? Lover? Beau? Beloved? Betrothed? Don't be petty. Including Rand. Aw. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have pressed him on that. I'm sorry, Marius. I feel so bad. Poor sweet boy. Okay, so we can continue this. How thick do they need to be? She maneuvers around me, hooks one leg across my waist, and draws herself up over me. She comes right down to whisper in my ear.
I've never been on a boat before.
A ship.
Whatever it's called. I like the way it rocks.
I bet you do.
And you like me.
Huh.
Huh?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
That was great. Oh, learn to get good. Wow. Incredible. I can't believe there's an achievement for that. I did see that there was the learn to get good achievement. I didn't realize I was talking about sex. Should have figured. Amazing. That was great.
Still is. And this is part of it too, lover boy.
Oh.
These dumbasses.
Wait, is that what I kept getting wrong?
Just roll over and put your arm over here, okay?
I'm so glad I did this.
First time we met, I was living in the boneyard. Ghost didn't bother you that much then.
I was halfway towards being a ghost myself. You were the only thing reminding me I was still alive.
I can remind you you're alive any time you like.
She pats me on the cheek. Wow. They're really cute. I wonder if this actually makes a difference in this, because the last time I picked this and I got to kill him myself. Can we get Reckon to kill him? Alright, are there going to be more scenes with Ran? Let's do another save. We always save at this part. But yeah, we start with violence, and we'll see if we can get Reckon to kill him. Hang on. Ugh, this game does this sometimes. Whoops. Where you can't see the... Where's the history? Here's history. Okay, here we go. Wow. I love you. Although, honestly, maybe can I just go back and... Whoops. Too much back. Wait, actually. That didn't seem right back there with Marion. Did the thing not work? You know what? No, I'm gonna go back. Okay, no, it's okay. It worked. It worked. I was worried for a second there. She dips her head down to nibble on my earlobe.
Any reason you could guess. Not going to be wrong.
So she's not actually going to tell me. But let's... Nope. Let's do this one real quick. I don't need good luck. I've got a Rayan on my side.
Then I'll save it for victory.
Yeah, you will. Let's go all in. Lover girl.
Hey, I want to be alone right now as much as you do. Do you think if I run at the door really hard, I could smash it down?
Maybe, but people would come running. Too many people, even for you.
I guess I'll stay out here.
I guess Reckon can't do it. Ah, well. Nothing else from me. Alastor? I asked her if she wanted to look, but she said she didn't give a single shit. It's not her thing.
So, Lord Arik.
Lord Arik, vid backseat, see Terryson, please, Miss Alastor.
Oh no, ain't gonna work like that, lover boy. I gotta be a lady at least.
You wouldn't be Lady Brienne for all the wealth in the world. You think you'd let me pin you down like that?
Hey, Lady Rayanne sounds good, but you know what sounds better? Lord Arik Vivaxi Alistor.
Lover girl, did you just... Oh shit!
Just came up with a new way to make you mine. To make everyone know you're mine.
Oh wow. Alright, let's see, did we want to do any more variations on this ending? We can try, let's just do like a pacifist one, just for funsies. How mad is Rayanne gonna get after you got this far with her? And then... Well, I guess we're not getting anything new. How many times have we hugged Wreck in this stream? A lot. No regrets.
Take my people, make my man forsake me, take everything else from me.
Poor Rayanne. Alright, I guess that's it for that one. Is the only thing we have left then the matchmaking with Murray and the Major. I don't know why it didn't work last time. Also, I'm not exactly 100% sure it didn't work, because, like, with the fast skip, it would be really hard to tell. But, like, they didn't really have any scenes together at the end, so I'm assuming it didn't work. Let's start another one, then. So, I want to do that, and then at some point I want to fuck with Rand. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to do? I don't know. Actually, I want to at some point go in the extras and check on my achievements again. But I think, I mean, since last time I've only gotten that one achievement. So not much to see there. How the heck do I get Murray and the Major together? Because the time that I got it before, I just did Murray's route normally. I don't remember exactly what choices I made, but I don't know. Like, I had that event with her where she's outside smoking and whatnot. What did I mess up? No idea. I guess surrender seems to be the best option. I don't know, I feel like Murray doesn't like either one. What did I do when I did it before? I don't remember. Well, last time when we did this, we did at least manage to get her romance route. So weird. Let's try this. Uh-oh. I think the game froze. Game, no! Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh. There we go. Game unfroze. Go for it. Oh, I don't know. Rand's probably gonna, or not Rand, Murray's probably gonna get mad at me for that. Yeah, maybe let's go back. Alright, don't do it. I don't know. Alright, let them do their thing. I wonder if I messed up this one. Just talk about how cool Murray is. Alright, what about the major? Maybe I actually messed up by not asking about her. She wants to do as she's told, with no expectations or questions. But you don't let her fall back into that mindset. We had a good time today with all that rifle stuff. You seemed earnestly interested. I think she enjoyed it. Or at least didn't hate it. It really threw her off when you told us to surrender. She was so ready to slip into that cold-blooded mindset. And you didn't let her. Keep pressing her, I think. I wonder what she'd do if she was the person in control. Do you think she's ever given someone else an order? She likes the idea of that, huh? I feel like this game is kind of pushing me to the major route like this, though. I don't want to do that. I want to get the ladies together. I don't know. Maybe I should spend time with the major instead. I don't. Let's hang out with Murray. Okay, so I think if I look for Murray, that gives me the... Okay. Okay, so I get this scene. I think that's a good start. Okay, now we need the two of them to spend time together. Let's hang out with Reckon, why not? I don't know. Anything works, probably. They ran away. And he ran away with them, but they went somewhere he couldn't follow, and all they left him with was a wish. They asked for him to fix things up, and to keep doing as he'd done all along for them. And they'd do their best where they were. One day they'd meet again. Okay, so this one is definitely about Caudat. So he kept on it as he had been. The weight of this new responsibility on his shoulders, but head held high. They wrote letters to him, and as he read each letter, he could see them change. He started to wonder, were you worth this? And did he change his mind? He was too loyal to change. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, actually. I don't know who this is about. I don't know who any of these are about. Maybe they're not about anyone specific. Maybe they're just stories. But he thought that if he kept on working, his wishes would get through to them. And did he make the change? I don't know. Yeah, given that arc always ends the stories with, like, I don't know what happened, I think they are about real people. But I know he put love into every moment of it. Okay, we're not romancing her this time. But I want you to get with the major! my way? Hmm. We're doing this again. Oh, okay, hang on. Actually, I want to go back on this conversation. I don't know how to not know things, because this is from when she's doing her investigation, or like trying to figure out things. Hmm. Dangerous. Hmm. All right. Um. Is that what I did last time I was at this dialogue? Oops. Too far back. You must be dreaming. It is generous, then, for my dreams to send me Mira Belgard. That is the cutest shit. Oh my gosh, what a sweet thing to say. So did they have their scene together yet? I'm just gonna do this and see if we... I don't know. Did we get it? It's so hard to tell with this fast skip. Maybe I should go farther back and try to fast forward through it again. How far back can I go? Oh no, this is... Yeah, that's not gonna work. It is getting a little bit late. I'm trying to figure out at what point I should end this and whether I need to spill over into one more stream. I don't know. What's this? This is new. Like this. Not so tight. Better. Did this every morning. Until the salt made my scalp itch. I liked it down. Aww. Is she doing her hair? I like it up, too. The first time I saw you on the ship. Loose strands framing your face, braid over your shoulder and draped across your décolletage. The roll of your shoulder blades as you hoisted the sail. Well, my whole life made sense in an instant. Is that embarrassing to admit? Only if you're embarrassed that you find me beautiful. Wow. Then I had better not be embarrassed.
Amna, look. I have to stay here. Auric needs me, and he needs you too. But you didn't sign up for any of this. You're a traveler, and your home is so very far away. And you're a fighter, and I hope there's no war here. You can go, if that's what you want. I can let you go. I don't like to fight. I fought because when my rifle was in my hand, I didn't have to think. Because I didn't want time to think. But when I could think, when June and I kept accounts, managed money.
Oh, and all those times in the other routes where she's, like, corrected the finances.
No way. After June, the numbers gave me too much space to think. It was dangerous, but I don't want to leave, Murray. I will not ask anything more of you. I will not request more. But if I could always know that you are just there, then it would be a good life I lead. I would never be anywhere else. I will ask one thing of you, though, if you don't mind. If you will love me, I will. I could never have before, I don't think. Be patient with me. I think we have come to an agreement.
Oh, they're so cute. Fuck this game. Oh, so cute. And that's it for that one. All right, I think it is getting a little bit late, but maybe we can try to fit in the Rayanne thing. I feel like I've spent so much time in this game messing with Rayanne. I feel like she's the character that I've, like, had the most playthroughs focused on, you know? Not necessarily her romance route, but just, like, doing stuff with her in general. Let's try one more, I guess. And I think that's probably going to be the last one we have time for today. Alright, so what do we want to do, actually? We want to, I guess, probably take the pacifist route. And then just, like, see if we can make her behave herself. Alright, we're just gonna go to Murray. I'm just gonna be a good boy. Do we surrender, or do we take them with us? I think surrender is probably going to make the bigger impression on Rayanne. his own mistakes. Let's... No thanks, but he's gonna tell me anyway. Yes or no? I don't know if his romance with her will affect... Sure, whatever. I only get two options. I'd have to go with yay. I guess. Nope, stop. All I need was one person to yay, and you've done it, so that's it. I'm gonna go talk to her. You do that, buddy. Don't make me regret this, mate. Oh, wait, shoot. No. I wanted to... I think I wanted to capture the guys so that we can have the dialogue with her. How far back can we go? Okay. Nope. We're gonna be friends. Let's do that this time then. Can do this. Do we wanna hang out with Fran again? I guess. Let's maybe not do the flirty option this time, though. We're serious this time. What do you have to say about Rayanne this time? I saw the two of you talking earlier. Did you see her face when you told her you weren't scared of her? Oof. Alright, let's go with Rayanne again. And this time, we're not gonna let her do her thing. Given the circumstances, my only option was to side with Rayanne against the Major. This is probably the closest we'll get to a useful lesson. She notices my eyes on her and grins, jerking her chin at the Major as if to tell me to pay more attention. Or wanting me to be a distraction. Let's maybe... no. We're gonna be a good boy. You said before you were honorably discharged with the rifle, right?
Awarded for good service.
Hesitantly, she shows me the embossed rectangle on the stock of the rifle. The embellishment is a delicate curlicue of writing.
I'm gonna go see where Marius is at.
Let's talk to Rayanne. She's gonna be so pissed at me. I mean, I can say that she's the problem, or maybe I can stay more neutral. I don't know what would be better for this case. I think maybe I should say that she's the problem. I kind of want to say Rayanne just to see what she does. She's probably going to be really pissed though. So actually, who do I want to hang out with this time? Do I want to have alone time with Rayanne? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably what I want to do. Okay, so let's have her take Marius. Actually, I also really want to see... Because we had that one conversation with Reckon and the Major where Reckon was, like, annoyed that we didn't take him. So maybe... You know what? I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna try taking Reckon, and then when that doesn't work, we'll try taking Marius. Oh, poor Reckon, though. Alright, take Marius. Okay, so what I actually want to do is hang out with Ran, but I just want to see this dialogue. After she went, we never left the house. I thought for a year, but it crushed us. Shh. Yes, Ari. May I join you? Let me tell you a story of my sister. Erin couldn't. You don't have a word. We would say that she couldn't hear. Kodak killed a deaf ambassador? Alright. Not quite. Close, though. Deaf is ears, isn't it? Maybe. Catch is closer. Is it catch? What? How do you say that? Telesthesia? That's the word we use. I don't think... I know what that means. I know what you're talking about. Well, Merrin couldn't. It wasn't... She wasn't special. Some people just don't. And sometimes that means they need certain conditions to start. Sometimes they never do. It wasn't common, but it happened. So it's just, you know, a disability like any other. Like how some people are deaf. It's really interesting. Man, their whole deal is so fascinating to me. Like, I wonder if, you know, like, we have accommodations and stuff for disabilities. Like, do they have some kind of accommodations for people who can't read minds? This world building drives me nuts. Oh my god, I need to know everything about it.
My father told me that her mother never spoke aloud to her. Just waited for her to one day. But I got all the talent in the family.
That's also a little bit horrifying, that her mother didn't speak aloud to her. Like, maybe that's normal when you can read minds, but for, like, just a regular human child who does not have telepathy, that would be kind of awful to grow up like that. Like, at what point did they decide, like, okay, it's not happening? How long did her mother not speak to her for? That's concerning. Highly concerning.
Her mother? Was she your half-sister? Terryson, that's... Your language doesn't capture our family structures. Let me... Marin had a mother, but she wasn't my mother. She didn't raise me.
You were adopted too. I like how he's so enthusiastic about that possibility.
You really don't know anything about Achelar family structure.
That's interesting because Marion told him so much about Achelau in general, but not about their family structures, apparently?
I can't. Who's winning the war? Us? How? Their strategies win every time.
We have superior numbers.
Why?
There's more of us.
We're dying out. Achelar people. Uh-oh. Achelar people tend to die in childbirth.
Oh.
Why? I could tell you 1,000 stories. Perhaps the child leeches from you and leaves you with nothing left for yourself. Perhaps children are so loud before they learn that someone else must be quieted. Or perhaps it's in our blood.
That's just, it feels like they would die out so fast like that. I mean, I guess we don't know how common it is. It seems to be pretty goddamn common. But like, man, I feel like we have to do something about this. Like, we have to figure out what's going on and see if there's a way we can help. Like, what the hell? I feel like in all of the endings so far, like, we're not anywhere closer to figuring out that particular riddle. Because, like, at this rate, even if the war ends, like, they're still fucked.
It doesn't matter why. We've made our peace with it. People know what they're in for.
That's also really sad if, like, you know, any prospective mother knows that she's likely going to die.
Marin's mother is honored, and I was raised without a mother. But I had a sister, which was rare.
Also, I don't know if I ever brought this up, but I do wonder whether the fact that that Marin's mother survived had to do with the fact that Marin, you know, was not, you know, didn't have the mind reading. Like, I wonder if those things are related.
That's a little sad. Is it? I had an entire city to bring me up. So do most of us. It was the way of things. What was I saying?
Your mother. That's not quite right.
My sister's mother never spoke to her, yes.
the way these things go. My sister couldn't hear, and when I came along, I could hear everything. So Merrin learned not to be embarrassed, tried not to overshare. Not that she could help it. You see, I knew her as well as I knew my own mind. Once, when she was sick in bed, built a fort out of sheets and pillows. We played a game. I narrated for her every thought that went through my mind. I was 6 or 7. Oh, this is so sweet. Afterwards, it was like she'd started to believe everyone else was real. You could see it in the way she looked at people. Now she knew there was something underneath. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that's because, like, they're so used to communicating just in their minds that they don't typically speak out loud. So, like, for her, going around among these people, like, they barely communicated anything to her. Like, they were just having all of these conversations in their own heads, and that was completely opaque to her. She had no idea any of it was happening. I know it makes you uncomfortable, and you know it's not going to change. But at home there was something welcoming about people knowing you, with the fondness you didn't know you deserved. It was forgiving. Old man. How old is she? I will not insist. You know what he has asked of you. He. Is this the same he that she talks about hating or not hating in that other conversation? What he has asked of you is it talking about Auric? But why? I don't know if he would say that about Auric with Auric standing right there. What? Oh, look at them though. They're so sweet. Tell me more of Marae. I think you probably know all I do. She's unshakable. I never know how to say that word. Indefatigable? That's a hard word to pronounce. Bedrock and foundation. How did you meet? Marae first, then Marius. There aren't that many kids in town. She kept me well fed. She's always been how I know I'm on the right track. I can question myself, but I try not to doubt Marae. I've never really lost anybody before this. Then the ground beneath my feet was gone. I asked myself, what do I have left? And this was it. I don't know what I owe Mal or Tari. I don't know what I want, or how any of this is meant to make me feel. You know what you must do. Keep doing that. Each step claims its own debt as you go. I would say each step has its own value, but you are entitled to your own worldview. We talk until it gets dark. Man, how have I not spent time hanging out with these two before? They're like my favorite. I love their conversations. All right, should I go ahead with this, or should I go back and hang out with Rand? I did save that, right? Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead with this timeline for now. maybe. Maybe? I don't know, I like that conversation. I want to keep it. Maybe that's not a good idea, though. Because we really don't have a lot of time. It's getting pretty late. Oops. You told me to go for it. Back when I first came to you, I went right to her. Laid my heart on the line, and she listened. You said back in the forest that we were winning the war entirely on numbers. If Achelers weren't dying out, we'd really be doomed, huh? Yes. He's so proud of that. Major, fighting more battles than she'll ever let anyone know. Well, I guess we keep going pacifist. I feel like if... I don't know if this thing I'm doing leads to anything, but if it does, I probably needed to talk to Rayanne again. So I'm probably not gonna get anything from this. But still. Yeah. I feel like I could have made a counter of how many times I hug Reckon in this stream. Just keeps happening. Just keeps happening. Alright, let's load up. And talk to Rayanne. How pissed is she gonna be? I don't know, maybe this doesn't do anything. Or if it does, maybe I did it wrong. However far she ran, nothing changed. She carried the reasons she ran with her. They caught up. She sent away everything she could, and gave up everything she kept. We don't entirely know what happened to her, but maybe we'll find out. There you go, Rand. Promise kept. Cute. Alright, I guess that's all we got. Okay, well, the Rand thing didn't do anything then. Oh well. I guess that'll have to be it for today then. And probably, I guess, it for this playthrough. Man, I don't like saying that. We've been playing this game for so long, and I've been having such a great time with it. But, I think at this point we're getting to the point where I'm just kind of randomly throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. So if I were to do another episode, I would have to use a guide. Do I want to do that? I kind of feel like I don't, to be honest. There is still a lot of stuff that I'm missing, though. So I'm missing still those same 3 insert art. And I still have, well, I got 1 achievement today. I think I still have 5 more. Oh, this is the higher expectations, fewer judgments. Sounds maybe like what I was trying to do with Rayanne. Maybe. Something like that. Resist the urge to say I told you so. Go pro gamer, no idea what that one is. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's gonna be it for this playthrough. I think we're done. Man, I hate saying that. I'm going to miss this game so much. I want to give some kind of like wrap-up thoughts, but I don't know what I can say that I haven't already said like 5 million times while playing this game. Like, it's just tailor-made to my personal tastes in games and stories. It's so good. I did find some of the dialogue kind of frustrating when you like have no idea what the heck people are saying. And like a lot of the time I genuinely couldn't tell if it was like being vague and cryptic on purpose or if it was just like not written clearly enough, you know? Like I don't know if the vagueness is intentional or accidental sometimes, or maybe I'm just being dumb. Maybe it wasn't actually vague at all, and I'm just missing things. Like, this game does make me feel stupid sometimes, if I'm being honest. But, in general, I actually do really appreciate the mystery of it. Of, like, trying to piece together what the heck the characters are talking about. And sometimes you just don't really have the context to figure it out, and you can figure it out the next time when you come back with more knowledge. But yeah, just in general, there were so many scenes and so much dialogue in here that was just so cute. Like, oh my gosh, these characters are so endearing and I love them so much. I love the way they interact. I love hearing their, you know, philosophies and worldviews. I just love hearing them talk about how they feel about things and about life and about each other. I love them. I want to know everything about them. I want to know more about Reckon and Marion's childhood so bad. I I love the little bits and scraps we get of their stories from the past. They're so good. I love them so much. Reckon especially. I feel like I'm a little bit obsessed with that man. He's so good. So good. I just have such a soft spot for, like, characters who are kind of aloof and mysterious, but are actually just really sweet when you get to know them. I love that. He's so good. I want to give him a hug and ruffle his fluffy hair. I love him. Yeah. I don't know what else I can say. I just love this game. I love how intricately written everything is, like how many different choices and variations there are. Like it doesn't feel like a lot. It feels like a relatively short game with not a lot of kind of branching, but when you go through it, you just keep coming on things that you haven't seen before, and you're just like, where the heck was this? How the heck did I randomly stumble on this? It's so crazy that, like, after 20 episodes of this, we've got to be well over 50 hours by now. Maybe not over, but, like, we've got to be at around 50 hours by now. And, like, I'm still finding new things. I still have achievements that I haven't gotten. Like, what? And just some of the changes in the dialogue and in the relationships are so subtle and, like, things that, you know, I wouldn't necessarily have thought of if I was planning something like this. And it just really makes you feel how much the creators did think about it. It just blows my mind to think of, really. Like, the attention to detail, not even just in the writing, but in everything. In the characters' movements and expressions, in the sound design, just in everything. God! Wow. I don't know what else to say. What a good game. Fuck. Ugh. I don't want to end the stream, because then Amarantus will be over, and I'll be sad. But I mean, I can always play it on my own time and try to get the rest of the achievements and stuff. Maybe I should make another stream. I probably won't. Although I have an extra slot in my schedule currently. I'm planning to start Slay the Princess the week after next. So I have 2 streams next week that I'm not sure what to do with. And one of them I was planning to do an art stream. And specifically, I was planning to do an Amarantus themed art stream where I just draw Amarantus fan art on stream. Which leaves me with 1 more stream. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will do another extra one. I really haven't decided. Would be a little bit weird if I did this whole spiel about my, like, closing thoughts on the game and then I just didn't finish and just kept going. Wouldn't that be crazy or what? I'll think about it. Maybe I'll ask friends / viewers for input on what they think I should do. Because I can't really decide. I think this will probably be the end, though. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's enough rambling out of me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this game anywhere near as much as I did. I feel like it's not going to leave my brain for a long time. Just, man, there were so many things in this game that made me really emotional. Not even just like the big climactic bits, but just little pieces of dialogue that were just so... so... just the conversations are so intimate and so, like... I don't know. They're so good. Speaking of intimate, just the romantic scenes, also, top notch. Like, I'm not even a huge romance person, but like, both the writing and the visual presentation of them are so just tender and sweet and romantic. And they're just so well done. Incredible. Incredible game. What the hell? What else do I even say about it? I don't know. I was going to end the stream, so maybe I should stop rambling already. So, thank you so much for watching this. Please support this game in whatever way you can. I'm also going to be getting the art book at some point and checking that out, and I think it's going to destroy me. Anyway, yeah, have a good rest of your evening, rest of your week, whatever. I'll see you guys on... I will not see you guys on Sunday for Speed Paint Sunday. That's not happening this week. But I guess I'll see you on next Tuesday, 7 p.m. EST. By then, I will decide whether I'm doing another Amarantus stream or whether I'm doing fan art instead. Whatever it's going to be, it's definitely going to be something vaguely Amarantus themed. So yeah, hope to see you then. Bye, guys.